Hello, everyone. Nice to see you guys again. Uh, this is Weifeng. I'm the microsurgery teacher, and today we have Monet. She came to the lab on Tuesday. We practiced some basic skill, and today we will practice the second lesson. Uh, and we will work on some more basic skills teaching method and see how far we can go. Yeah. Hey, Monet.
Hey everyone, I'm really looking forward to definitely learning more about the basics as they are the foundation. So looking forward to a good day.
Yeah. And today you have a chance to do a nerve repair. Did you hands on or just helping?
I was more so observing that one, but it's okay. I think the mechanics, and I was watching exactly like technique in that standpoint, and just trying to kind of get an eye on like what are the right and wrong things to do. So it was still very helpful.
Great. Yeah. So when we use chicken thigh, the chicken thigh has a nerve. We can practice the nerve repair also.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. So, today, you put one stitch here, and then I will uh, show you some tips and tricks to make it easier. Okay, like this is a very simple model I use. It's like this is a vessel. It's a crossbow one this way and that. Okay. You stitch the 12 ball and 60 ball, and then put it in the middle and then dividing it by each one. And take the needle out. Don't directly go to pull the suture because if you pull the suture, the needle will break. Okay. The suture will break from the needle and then we lose the whole suture. So the first step is to actually release the suture from this sponge or foam, and when there's nothing attached to the foam, and then pick up the needle and take it out. If you hold the needle and then try to unwrapping it, sometimes the suture stuck in there, and then you break the suture. Please, 100 micron fine needle.
9. Okay.
Yeah.
You usually take these in 2 bites.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The first and second stitch we use 65. After that, the rest will be possible, and then we just use 1 part.
Big bite, but I should have pulled it more. It's more thin.
That's the longest distance we need to move.
Okay. to do surgeon snap?
Yeah, surgeon snap. First and second knot, usually I would do a surgeon snap so we can secure the first time.
Okay.
Because we need to hold the proximal and distal and yeah. Steve was making a synthetic vessel.
Oh, really? He was making one?
Yeah, we want to make one because the synthetic vessel now in the market is some is not good, some is too expensive.
Yeah.
Like $30 for one vessel.
Oh, wow.
It's not good. And no, actually the material is very expensive.
Really? What is it?
Just a silicone, right?
Silicone?
Yeah.
Okay.
And it made mold, then it's like $40 one whole box. One whole bottle.
$40 for one whole box?
One whole bottle.
Oh, wow.
And
Close enough. Or not.
it doesn't matter.
Oh, it
You
doesn't
know,
matter?
I mean now.
Oh,
Yeah, focus on something else that
Okay,
you
okay.
can tie a knot. That's the first step.
Okay.
And then we can make a better knot. That's the second step.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, surface knot and then two more. Then it's the left one and then this one.
Okay.
Yeah, one, two, surface and this.
Okay.
So the first one is by pick up a needle, usually we can put in the suture.
Okay.
And needle touch the surface. And then the texture counter magnet points.
Nice, yes, that's nice.
So when we holding the needle, another question come up. Like, what's the best way to hold the needle?
Right.
So yeah, perpendicular. That's the most stable way. But like if the vessel is in like this way, if we holding the needle like this, it's not easy to lie up the entry and it's fine, right? In and out like that. That's not good. But and if we already on the proximal side, and then we turn, and then try to line up the exit side, it's hard because the vessel on the needle, you need to move very carefully. So actually we move the needle when we want to line up the needle with the axis of the vessel.
Okay.
So we can move our hand a little bit to the center, and also we can pivot the needle a little bit, so we can line up the vessel.
I see.
With the needle. So we end in and out. You don't need to adjust.
I see. Yeah.
The pierce the vessel. Okay, that's one of the things. And then second thing about the needle is like when we holding the needle, we don't want the needle keep pointing up. Because if we pointing up, we need to turn a lot.
Right.
To pierce the vessel.
Okay.
Vessel. Also, we don't want to point down. Holding down, there's a high risk of hitting the backbone.
Okay.
So we want to hold them by almost 1/3 close to the tail, so the needle tip is horizontal to the surface for the regular stitching. Some in simple microsurgery or the way, sometimes I will hold them a little bit intentionally making it pointing up.
Yeah.
So I can just catch the front wall. Because it's pointing up, it won't catch the back. So that's another scenario. So most of the time I hold it like horizontal. So now I want to talk about the move forward needle pierce method.
Okay.
Come out to see my hand. When we do a skin, stitch the skin, turn our hand and then turn. And then when we go out, we turn our hand, try to kill the needle out and do the slip file. But under the microscope, think about if we turn, it's really hard.
Yeah.
And most of the time, when we try to tilt up the needle and make it out, what happens is the needle just bends because the needle is so strong.
Yeah.
So At the beginning, I bend the needle again, and then I fix it. Bend the needle again and again, and then I fix it a few times. The needle become my snake.
Okay.
It's really bad. And slowly I getting better. I never bend the needle anymore.
Okay.
But I don't know what happened. I just feel, oh, I'm good. I'm better now. But I don't know what have been changed in my hand until I come here and teach the resident. I see the bend the needle, and then I compare to what I'm doing. Oh, that's what I'm doing.
Okay.
That's the thing about the stretch needle. Just move forward better. It's the method. The idea is reduce the movement of right hand. Use our hand, left hand to help. Okay. So move forward. So I put the forceps in the movement, and then raise it a little bit, and my needle press down, sink it down. See when I sink it down, the edge raise. So between the edge and the needle pierce point, there will be a difference. So my hand just need to move forward. On the exit side, keep the needle in the air. Try not to catch the other end, because when we try to catch the other end, there will be a very high result to catch the bell. So keep it in the air. Keep it in the air. So pick up a firm one and put it on the top.
Okay.
This time we are 100% there's only front wall on the needle, right?
Yeah.
And then for this pierce, what we need to do is we press the distal down, and then all we need to do is just move forward again.
Yeah.
Then take the needle out. And we can, because now it's on the left side, we use the left hand out. Don't pull it all the way out. And you can slow down. Sometimes I hold the suture all the way.
Yeah.
As I'm talking. And then I bring it. One thing I want you to remember is bring it back in front of me. In front of you also. And then start making it.
What do you mean by that, bring it in front?
Yeah. Like if I stay in here and then I try to reach the suture, and I try to reach the suture, and then see the suture pointing towards this side.
Yeah.
It's very hard to make roots.
Yeah.
And also sometimes you just pick up like this way. The suture is under the needle holder. It's also very hard to make roots.
Yeah.
So you see when I bring it back in front of me, when I catch the needle, catch the suture, it's naturally in a very good position and orientation to make roots. This is one of the very small difference I observe in the teaching. Why sometimes the teacher looks like make a move so easy, but it's hard actually. That's the difference.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. How do you cut the suture?
I mean, cut it out totally, or just here?
Just cut it. Okay. Now you.
Right.
Okay.
I probably won't be able to pick up the vessel, so I should probably not practice that way.
Yeah.
Do what you did, like this.
Yeah. Pick up the vessel only by the
That's what you were saying, bring it up. That way I'm not trying to catch the back wall. And then squeeze it.
left hand. Now it's on the left side. If you use the right hand, go to the left, it's not comfortable. directly in front of you.
Bring it back to, sorry, I'm just gonna get this out. Alright. Bring it back to in front of me. Like this? Is that kind of what you mean?
Yeah, just a little bit. Yeah, yeah, that's right.
This really should be closer, and I should be probably.
Good, yeah, you remember that.
What I'm trying to think about now is how to how to remember which hand. Remember we talked about that?
Nice.
Back to here. Okay.
Okay, yeah, I remember that.
Okay. I didn't really notice if you pushed through all the way.
Yeah, push all of it.
So do you grab it here?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Do you grab it with your needle grabber or with your
Needle
pickup?
grabber.
Okay.
Because the pickup is so tiny, it's
Yeah,
not designed.
and then now you swap and go with your pickup, right?
Yeah, that's the demagnetize that.
Okay. Both the instruments?
Yeah,
Or
yeah, both. Yeah. Now
What do we do?
you press this button and then hold the tail and then in and out. Don't touch the wall.
Okay.
Hold the tail.
Okay.
And touch. Keep holding.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay, touch.
Okay.
And one more time. Okay.
Try this one?
Yeah, try this one. Sometimes it was, sometimes it didn't.
It's a strong force.
To
Okay.
magnetize it, just they touch the wall.
Okay. All right. So now I'm going to bring this close to me, have it up. I'm gonna pull through just a little bit more.
Yes.
Okay. And I'll make this just a little bit smaller. Oh, just two. Yeah. I know there's something I'm doing wrong. I just can't tell what it is. Like, why is it like this? Not bending well.
That's it. Yeah, keep going. Oh, this is the first step.
Ah, that's what's wrong. Okay.
So when we cut suture, also we cut the references even in the via the next stitch.
Okay.
And the next stitch is here, so it won't longer than the suture, the space between the suture. That's the how short we should cut.
Okay. Now what?
Yeah, one more stitch here.
Okay. Get it down.
That's
think that's from me?
No, it's fine. Yeah.
Did you think maybe I'm holding it too hard or pushing down too much?
It's fine.
Was this what you meant when you said we were bending the needle?
Yeah, it happens. Yeah, that's the way of learning. I don't know what. Sometimes faster, and sometimes
Okay.
sometimes we can fix it. Sometimes. Yeah, now you can do like this, right? Come out and see my hand.
Okay.
Like when you hold the needle
Mm-hmm.
and don't like now, just bring it in front of you, and then this suture, keeping this suture still in the air, and then use needle hold to pick it up. Like don't just let it go. Yeah, most of the time we want at least one hand still holding the suture, so we won't lose it.
So you're saying after I pull it out, like basically grab it and put it in front of me this way, or you just mean behind me?
Behind you, like you holding the suture, but because it's so long, so keeping it still in the air and then pick up the suture.
Okay, I understand.
You hold up, and then
I'm gonna try that one time, just so I make sure I understand. I'm gonna pull this out here. Right there. So you're saying when I pick it up from here, do this, come all the way out, and then bring it this way.
Yeah.
And then grab it here.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay. Technically, I want to grab it this way. Okay.
Yeah, nice. Now we try this presented vessel and that is end to end. By end to end and osmosis.
Okay.
Two methods, also two methods. There's a lot of variation in it, but there's two very common methods we practice. One method is by we can put a clam on and then we can flip it back to show the backward. In that situation, we can start from the 12 and 6 o'clock.
Okay.
These two sutures will divide into front one and back one, right? And with some special clamp, this suture can attach to the frame of the clamp. That's clamp here, and then some of the clamp, the special clamp, they have a frame. So this suture can attach to the frame and then stay in there.
Suspended or something?
Yeah, suspended. So it's just like you have one hand. And then after that, we can finish the start of front wall, and one in the middle, and then divide to half, and then put two more in between.
Okay.
Two more in between.
In your front wall.
Yeah, and then front wall and then flip it. So these two sutures, they can stay in the frame. So this method, as I said, is a two-stage method.
Okay.
And this is 8 stitch method. Two 1, 2, and then 3 in here, and then 3 and then backward. It's 8. If there's smaller vessel, we can just evenly put 2 in between. That's 6 inches. And in another situation is, like for example, this is a big branch we don't want to cut it, or too short we cannot. That's not too much tension for it. In that situation, we have to do the backward first. So in that situation, we can start away from this stitch, the most away from us, and then walk towards you. First, second, and then 2, 3, 4, and then finish the backward. And then after that, finish this one, and then the front one is the same. So this method, the sequence is walk all the way, one way up the top. So this method is one way up. And there's some variation. Like in this one, some of the method they publish three spot. So 3 spot system can pull the backward away, so can reduce the risk of hitting the backward. Hold it through suture, and then the backward one stitch can pull it away. Triangle.
Keep it tail on.
So that's one of the variation. And at the beginning, if by this method, if we cannot go all the way to the lateral spot, we can just go as far as we can. And then after that, just even the space between. Maybe the front one may do 3, the back one is a little bit longer, and then we do 4. The goal is to make the space even. No dot here. In this situation, in this method, do you know Dr. Sieber? He just retired. Yeah, as a certain profession. So,
wait, Sieber? Yeah.
So when we talk about anastomosis method, backward first, we say, I did the middle and the backward first.
Okay.
And then I walk 2 way out. And then I try this method. Actually, it's better, it's easy. Think about this second stitch, it's high all the way in the corner. The second stitch is really outside. So 1, 2, and then we finish the backward. This 2 is very easy. So those will give us that.
Like that.
Yeah. So it's good to have some very experienced professor.
Another thing I really want to kind of think about is like how to help somebody when they're doing this.
Yeah, that's a good question. Sometimes some of the professors they want to help, some of them they
Don't.
maybe it's because of the safety concern. If you good, they absolutely they want you to.
Yeah.
The first stitch I would like to do is one. So it's the same thing. You press, I press a little bit and push a bit, and then we play here very good.
So you can just push forward.
Yeah. First and the second stitch I introduce there most of the time. So now I push a little bit, and then I bring it back.
Okay. And that's okay for the vessels.
Yeah. And think about here, right? Sometimes in this, it's very important we're holding the needle straight.
Yeah.
So sometimes we try to hold it away from our shoulders, and feels like that.
Push through it.
Yeah, that's good because but it requires more motion of our hand. The comfortable way we holding the needle is just holding it like exactly like this method, stitch on the top. So we can still holding it and just push it out, and use the left hand to push back. Now the PS.
Okay.
then just tie knots. First one, I surgeons for securing.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. And then you try this on this side.
Okay.
And on this side, the proximal side, I mean, when you stitch this side, that's the proximal other side, the median side. It's the same. See, I push it, and then I push the, see? Just in and out a little bit, very subtle movement. And in here, also the same. I pull towards me, and then press back, and then just move forward. Yeah. Use your left hand so our right hand can just very comfortable and do pierce and nicely.
It's not ideal.
It doesn't matter. Just yeah, because it's just a second hour. Yeah, you be good. Yeah.
How tight do you want these? I probably took too big of a bite because it's overlapping, right?
Yeah, in here it's hard to make it even. In the real vessel, when we work on the real vessel, I will tell you some tips and tricks how to make it even.
Okay.
Yeah, making even is very important to reduce the risk of thrombosis.
See, like, I think, like, in this scenario where I'm like, I don't know which side I'm supposed to fasten to, I see how my sugars and my non-levels are there.
It just ties down very, yeah, as far as you can. I mean, as much as you can. Some of the papers that I just very let it that they actually touch, I didn't feel that sweet.
Okay.
It will leak.
Oh, really?
我老婆阿里他妈问要不要他送小孩，今天是羽毛球，或者网球。
So, like, what I had a hard time with on this first one is throwing, like, being able to reposition the needle, like, with having not a lot of room. I noticed that you didn't pull out a lot. You just pulled up to like right here and re-grabbed it, you know?
Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah, it's okay.
picture is even more important.
Exactly.
Yeah, you can see when we squeeze enough and then it opens. Oh, I see. That's okay. How to use this for some? And then push draw and then the tip
Opens, yeah. And then how? So the back wall would be very hard. You know, it seems like right now the back wall would be very hard. So this one you would flip,
Yeah,
right, before you do it. So would you do this one here now? You would do all these and then you flip it.
yeah, finish the front one.
Okay. And then here, kind of want to have it right here.
Yeah.
I guess. Would you take this in two bites? I'm curious.
Yeah, one bite is good because it's
Okay.
already
So maybe like this.
Yeah. Yeah.
I see what you mean though. Eventually, some things do just start making sense. Somehow they just start clicking a little bit.
Yeah.
Like I was trying to think about which way I should turn this, and my body just knew I didn't have to think about it too much.
Yeah. Well, slowly, like, you don't need to think.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's why in a surgeon is different from a teacher.
Yeah.
Right? When we do surgery, we slowly, we naturally get just doing it in the right way.
Yeah.
But in teaching, you need to figure out, oh, why? What's the difference?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's hard. It's hard to explain.
Yeah, I remember when the same thing, like I just feeling, I make a loop, it's feeling so hard, and then I asked my teacher, why you make a loop look so easy? And he just demonstrated a couple of times. Yeah, just like this way, yeah. So I know it's easy, but I don't know why it's so hard for me. That's the problem.
Yeah. Would you do that like this? How I just did it or differently?
For yes, the vessel.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's free, but in a real vessel, it's not able to do that because the vessel is too soft. This way it's a little bit stiff, so it can stay open.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
So you mean like you wouldn't do this in a real vessel?
Yeah, it's hard.
Okay.
It's mostly we still need to do the.
Mm.
Whenever we can put a forceps inside, put a forceps inside.
Okay.
Because it can isolate the bad one.
Okay, I see, I see.
If we cannot put a forceps inside, hold this side, hold this suture.
Okay.
Hold this suture. No.
Hold
it
this.
now. Yeah. Hold it. So
and stretch it.
I press down forward, let go. And now the gravity pulling it down. And then I do. This is one of the methods when I do supermicro surgery.
Yeah.
And it's really small space. It's sometimes we can only put one arm in there. Sometimes we even not able to put one arm in there.
I see.
Like a point three vessel, you have to use some different skill.
Yeah. I'm assuming you always go in the vessel closed, right? Like with your forceps closed.
Yeah.
And then here, I'm trying to think what you did. So you did this, and then you didn't do this, did you?
Yeah, you pick up the advantage, if you like.
But what did you do? I can't remember. I know you went inside for this one.
Yeah.
And then what did you do for this one?
Oh, the same thing. We just try to kind of raise it up.
Okay, you did.
Pick up the advantage,
Okay.
but just not kind of injured.
Just pick it up loosely in a sense.
Yeah, squeeze it. It's the same idea. Go down and then try to get it.
Okay.
Yeah, we're very good. We're kind of very careful about it. So,
Alright. Not there. I think what needs to happen there is I need to push down, like you said, so the needle can come up instead of coming straight.
just flip it.
Okay.
Yeah. And in ENT, I learned something new from you guys. Yeah, some of the case you can just start from the top and then always turning the vessel and then every stitch is on the top.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So we don't need to turn that stove.
I see.
Yeah.
We'll make it keep going.
Yeah, keep going.
Okay.
Like this one, I feel put it in the middle.
Okay.
Yeah, and then we can add two more in between. That's fine.
Okay.
Sometimes the heart rate, because the pressure is higher, we require more stitch compared to the main.
Are people usually supposed to be able to like do everything with one needle, or do they go through multiple? Is it
one needle?
one the whole time? Yeah.
Yeah, because the suture is expensive.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Put it there, or you put it like way in between.
Yeah, I think we try to put two stitch because one stitch looks like not enough.
I see.
Yeah. Yeah, and actually I use that method in one of the research surgery.
What?
Monkey, the femoral artery transplant a synthetic vessel. The synthetic vessel is cellulized, is stem cell holding the inside, kind of creating a intima endothelial cell there. So I cannot put a clamp on that.
Okay.
Without a clamp, I cannot turn easily. So I start from the top. I use the method
and just keep turning.
Yeah, keep turning because it's like I say, it's long enough.
Yeah.
So we can turn 360 degrees.
Oh wow. Okay. So you can't put a clamp on it, so it was bleeding the whole time.
No, the proximal I can put the clamp on. But the transparent vessel, the synthetic vessel, I cannot put a clamp on it. Yeah, I can put two clamp. The proximal and distal end of the femoral artery. And then I excite part of a couple centimeter of the femoral artery and put the synthetic vessel in the position.
Okay.
Yeah, very good. And nice and clean.
I wasn't good because I didn't. I'm wasting my suture.
Don't think about that. That's the cost of teaching. Surgeon, microsurgeon building. It's the microsurgeon building block. You need that.
Money has to be spent.
You have to use it. Because the microsurgeon.
Okay. Last one, maybe?
Yeah. Oh, you mean the suture?
This would be the last four.
Yeah,
There would be two more. I see. Maybe this is my last one since my suture is out. I'll put it in between. I really like the idea of always keeping it up and down. Yes, I believe this. It does make a large difference. Just click on it. Click on it over here. If you use that. Thank you.
Yeah. So you transition from just the stitching method, translate the stitching method to the end-to-end very smoothly. So that's one of the very important skill when we start just move forward method and making it way easier for the beginner and even the undergrad and high school student they can do microsurgery. If without this method, then you need to turn it requires a lot of skill and control of your hand. It's kind of impossible for the high school student. But with this approach, they just oh, I can high school student. He can do an anastomosis in 1 week. That's I mean, yeah, we have slowly we established some very convenient approach in my consulting to see that. So nobody can say, oh, I cannot do that. It's too hard. No,
No, those techniques, like, they really do help. I think today I was really trying to focus in and think a lot about what I noticed is like it's really easy to want to move your hand, then move your fingers. And so I've been trying my best to like think about moving my fingers more than moving my hands, keep my hands still. That's hard because that's a new thing that your brain, like you said, the nerves has to transition and change the way they've been thinking.
Yeah, one way is like we can translate what we are writing, like when we write a name, when we writing a name, try thinking about doing micro, use your method of your writing. Right? You think about this is a pen. Monet, write as small as you can. That's microcircuit.
You like to write as small as you can because you feel like
like this is the microcircuit motion. We use finger. Like when we're doing that motion, we use finger instead of using hand. And when we're writing, we also use finger. We don't doing like this. So actually,
like kids do that.
Calligraphy, we do that.
And kids, when kids write, like they write with their hands. So that makes sense. But yeah, we are doing this. You're right. I guess the other thing is like I was doing this at first, but to move, but I feel like because Dean told me like to keep it nice here. But I feel like maybe everybody's, and I noticed for you, you like keep it here is almost a little different. Anyways, I was just thinking that
holding an instrument that's mostly we would like to say is like holding a pen. Holding a pen, and sometimes when we can relax and holding a little bit high when we're doing big vessel, but when we're doing tiny vessel, we want more control. So we go very to the tip, just like doing really tiny motion. That's why I saw my teacher doing the LVA mental muscle. It's just like it's kind of really close, so we can control. We can control finger. The less muscle we use, the better microsurgery we have. The more muscle we control, it needs more bandwidth or cognition or power to do that. So just use the finger, less muscle, less finger, less easy. I can also see by one of the tips when we do super microsurgery to touch the finger. Touch the finger to
really?
just chat with.
So that way it almost it's like a fourth point of contact in a sense.
Yeah, but for the like 2 centimeter, 2 millimeter, 3 millimeter, so it doesn't matter. It's just
I see. But it's because you're so close, you need to make sure you kind of have a little more control. Okay. I appreciate that. That was great.
Yeah, you have a lot of good questions, and then you need taking something very valuable from a teacher. That's a little bit different. I can see from PGY 4 and PGY 1. Hello everyone. Yeah, great. Yeah, so today 1 hour, and I can see Monet already made a lot of progress. We practice some stitching method, and then we transition to end-to-end with synthetic vessel. And Monet, one thing I see is like the respect tissue. And Monet really want to just pick up the adventitia and don't want to pinch the vessel. That's one of the very important point because the patents of the anastomosis is before the first stitch. We need to respect the tissue and keep the vessel healthy. And stitch also, it's also very important. And then we practice one anastomosis with some skill we practice on a simple model. And Yeah, the first anastomosis is also no any issue. It should be a patent one. Yeah.
Right, right.
Yeah, and yeah, Molly, share one or two point in your mind now, so you feel it's very helpful for our friends
Yeah.
today.
I think for our friends, you know, something I was trying to keep in mind today was trying my best to observe everything that you were doing. So I was really trying to pay attention to how your hands were moving, what you were doing, and not think about it so much, but more so just try to absorb it so that when I am trying to do it, it can just kind of flow a little bit more naturally. We were talking a little bit about, you know, trying to move. I think you said it best when you said the less muscles you use, the better microsurgeon you are, and I feel like I could feel that in the practice. So those are definitely two things. So watch the experts and use less muscle.
Yeah, they learn they can relax.
Yeah.
Like when we do microsurgery, we feel stiff because we use a lot of muscle and strength, even our shoulder. Even we need to control our breath.
Yes. I actually realized that while I was towards the end getting a little angsty because the needle was getting shorter.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, I can tell my shoulders getting stiff, so I took a little breath and then kept going back. It got a little better. So yeah. Yes. I agree.
Yeah. Slowly you can kind of use less cognitive or bandwidth of the brain, and then we can relax. Yeah. So actually microsurgery is fun.
Yes, it is.